back here with the Amber Throne, where we started last time, and I didn't die at all. I don't think anyone would say that I died at all, because that was not a thing that happened. And we are now at the Divide, the great wall that separates the northern and southern halves of this land. Great, thanks for telling me. I was very confused after I crashed my airship and didn't get any head trauma, definitely. You don't look like you're from the Red Kingdom, but you were in one of their ships. Nice one, too. What's with that? I stole it. I think it was just better to tell the truth in this situation. Greetings, you must be the survivor. The heavens must have guided young Popelle to you. I hope you're well. If you need anything, tell me. Oh, it's a store, is it? Well, thank you. I could go for a revive. That sounds like a good thing to have. Stores non-mortal wounds, reviving an ally with 20% HP. We can get a hood and a robe. I get a sense they might be things that someone else in our party may wield, because they are lower than... Well, I give you some agility as well, which is nice. Any of this I could do with selling. I'm not desperate for the money yet, so I'll keep this copper helmet around. I just wanted to buy that one revive. Thanks a bunch. And that Popelle just carries me here and then just ditches. Never see her again. It's warmer in here. The Divide can get quite cold sometimes. We're lucky Popelle helps us gather resources. She says she's from a forest, but who could believe that? Sure, I mean, that's the least believable thing I've heard all day. After this giant magic white-robed person shot me out of the sky with a cannon from another airship as I was on my way to the magic wish-granting chair. You're the one who fell from the sky. What could be so important up there? Oh, the giant cloud? I didn't know there was anything to it. It's been there for as long as I can remember. Yeah, well, probably best you don't learn what's in there then. Well, this place is a bit nice, if a little precarious. You wake up on the wrong side of bed, you tumble off the cliff. At least you got clean water, though. What's up? This is where we get our water supply. Nobody knows where its source is, though. Somewhere far to the northwest? Like it matters, though. It's fine for us. Almost like it's been cleansed somehow. Here, take some for yourself. Oh, thank you. I mean, I guess if it's just pouring from the sky. The only thing I'm really stealing is the water skin here. But cheers. The wheels decorating our walls are supposed to be flowers. None of us have ever seen one, though. They've only got ancient texts and art to go by. Flowers? Really? Looks pretty green around where I was. Crashing. Guess you guys really must have never left here. Nothing to say to me. You're just kicking your feet, having a good old time. That's fine. I'm glad that there are some places in this world that are not completely ravished by and utterly consumed by the thought of getting to that throne. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of climbing around this cliff. Maybe there'll be loot and people to talk to? Who can say? Sure is pretty down here. Ah, one of these big anchor things. Now, I do remember what this is about. Looks like some kind of anchor, and I think we'll learn soon enough, so I won't mention it to you. Until the game does. I do love all the little, like, visual effects they do of, like, fog and clouds rolling by in an area. It adds a little bit of, like, liveliness to the world, which would could otherwise be just very static and sort of sprite-y feeling. I know it is literally like sprite work, but I mean, it could feel a lot less animated than it does with all these nice little effects and characters doing idle little kickings of the feet and what have you. Behind me is one of our mining shafts. However, the miners were taken when the Sayer attacked the village. They took them to their mines northeast of here. You better be careful out in that desert. I guess that's your way of telling me, no go there right now. Hello? You were the person who rescued me, is that right?
So, you're up and moving about already. You're not from the Red Kingdom, are you?
No. I mean, I literally came from there, but no, I'm not one of those helmet-wearing freaks. I have a cool crown, see? And a big sword.
I knew it. Up here.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, too. You don't do this whole introduction thing, do you? What's up with that kid? You're the survivor, right? Didn't think you'd be going back out so soon. Here, take this.
Oh, thank you very much.
Watch yourself out there. Looters and thieves have probably already made their way to your ship.
The Divide is such a nice place. You guys are all the best.
Yeah, my ship. Well, I didn't even get a chance to loot it myself, so that's a shame. It's gonna be full of all kinds of stuff ripe for the taking.
I'm Popelle, one and only, from the far northwest where a great forest still stands. Lush and full of life. Nobody here believes me, though. They always think I'm just lying or telling stories. But you're from the Sky Castle, aren't you? I knew it! A friend told me about you. A girl in blue with a black crown. The moment I saw you, I knew you were the one. What's with that crown anyway? I tried tugging it off, but it won't leave your head.
Yeah, well, it's just super glue, it's all. Don't worry about it.
You don't know? I'll bet that's confusing. My friend will know for sure, though. He's very old, older than Axis, and he knows a lot about the world. He can help you, I'm sure of it. I'll take ya. We should head north to the forest. I'm sure things will start making sense.
Popelle has joined the party. Yay! We have a friend who actually we know the name of now. Not just a weird hooded figure who's gonna go assassinate a monarch. And she's got a gun! Small handgun smuggled from Goldwood revolver. And do we have anything to give her? Yeah, sure enough, she can't equip the helmet, so If we were going to give her anything, we would get her one of those nifty little cloaks or whatever, because I seem to remember her thing is she's very, very fast, so she goes quickly ahead of enemies, and there's some cool stuff you can do if you spec her into agility really hard. She just goes like 8 times in a row before the enemies get to do anything. As for the dex, I feel like there was another character I also had been building dex for, and she was mostly agility. And then Aura was like mostly defense with a bit of attack. Although her attack is 101. What's mine? That's better than mine, isn't it? Apparently guns hurt. Oh no, it's not better than mine, but it's approaching it, considering she's half my level. Righty, let's have a look at her skill tree, because the nice thing about this game, one of the really nice things about this game's system, as I mentioned last episode, is it kind of shows you the entire skill tree from the start, so you can start thinking about what you want to do from the very beginning. But that also means you got a lot to think about early on. So Heart Strike deals piercing damage and removes attack buff, so it's basically like the same thing as my Skybreaker, except for attack. So it presumably takes them out of attack stances as well. There's Heart Drain, which is not unlike my Serpent Tongue, heals her, which is probably also pretty useful. Any moves we can get where we don't have to spend items to heal, and we can do it while attacking, are pretty neat as far as I'm concerned. Golden Shot deals a bit of damage, but bumps her agility for the next turn. It's pretty cool. So you can kind of combo it. You do this, and then you have you're so much speed that you go before them anyway, and you get another move. However, pigtails are like going different ways. Sunken Strike deals a bit more damage and increases her attack. It didn't say for like 1 turn, so I guess it... Does that like give you a little attack buff then, maybe? Then we got Trap Shot, 95% chance to immobilize a target for a turn or until struck. Neat. 85% chance to immobilize all enemies with a longer cooldown. You can lower enemies' agility for a few turns, lower all their enemies for a bit of turns, and deal light damage. Brawl Shot shoots the target at 40% 3 times. Nice. Spike Shot deals light piercing damage up to 12 foes. So you just like rapid fire, basically. Which I guess is nice if you have a high dex and have a high crit chance, therefore. Or if you're worried you're gonna miss. Like if it's an enemy that dodges a lot. Rather than sticking all the damage on one move that might miss, you could do 12, and it's like if half of them miss, you're still doing a bit of damage. Strike all opponents with blunt physical damage 4 times at 30% attack power, so that's 120 overall. Which is similar to this 40% 3 times, still 120. Just it's a matter of the setup. You got Evasion, which just increases your evasion for 2 turns. Grit, which doubles your defense until the next time you're struck. Lucky, which increases your critical strike for 2 turns. Lucky! Profanity, which increases the chance of enemies targeting you by 25%, so it's the same thing as mine, basically. Boomerang, range slash damage, spirit-based blunt damage, which also may trap. Those are bolas. And Steel Boomerang, extra range damage and ignores defense must charge. I seem to remember using that one a fair bit. I also seem to remember using Golden Shot a lot. I seem to remember having equipped one of these trap-style ones, but not using it very much. And then for some more passive stuff, increase your dex by 10, your defense by 20, and your agility by 10. So far what I'm feeling right here is Heart Drain for sure. It's the only one that does any healing. Heart Drain and Golden Shot, I like them too. One trapping thing, don't know which one I would use. Probably it would be the biggest one here. Does a bit of damage and slows everyone for a bit. I'm not quite sure about these Brawl and Spike Shot ones, although I could maybe go for light piercing damage. Up to 12 attacks. That's kind of cool. Well, it says up to, so it kind of makes it sound like it's a random quantity. Between like 3 and 12 or something like that. So maybe that's not as cool as it feels like. Not sure, I'll have to experiment with these. Not especially huge fan of these ones where it's like, I spend my turn to make the next few turns nice. Profanity could be neat, although I said before I was kind of thinking I'd probably have Aura be mostly the tanky one. I could go for probably the Bolas and the Boomerang, and then these 3 passives. That's kind of where I'm thinking we could go for her right now, and then building agility as much as possible, and maybe dex as well, I guess. Well met, Popelle! Let me write in my book about you a little bit. Divide. I awoke within a great wall that separated the northern lands from the southern. A haughty girl I'd never met greeted me, introducing herself as Popelle. I mean, she didn't, really. No, she did. Well, she did when we got the top here. Eventually, she introduced herself. She tells me a friend of hers knows me, that he lives within a lush forest of the northwest. I've never met such a person. The girl may be lying. Though after the crash, I'm not as concerned. Hopefully, she can't read this old language. Yeah, I guess you're right. If she wanted to lie to you or trick you, she wouldn't have brought you somewhere safe after finding you crashed and dead, almost. Here we are in Volska Field, scenic Volska Field, where the sand pours over the cliffs and there are large stone walls everywhere and it's a little weird and painted, but also kind of pretty. And you're very, very tiny. Hey, this looks like fun. What's this thing? It's like a big ol', it wants to kill us. It's a giant murder moose. Hi, my name's Aura. This little girl is named Popelle. She has tape all over her cloak for some reason. Let's be friends? You don't want to be friends? Okay, I see how it is. I don't seem to want to do any removing of attack buffs. I think Popelle wants to mostly just use her normal attack. Blammo! Completely missed, that's fine. Maybe this thing dodges a lot. Time to use our Dreadnought Slash for the first time! Oh, right, sorry, it's got a bit of charge time. So you just fire your gun one more, bang, and I'll go with the old ding! Pshaw! Yeah, that's the damage I know and love. Only one more will take you down, so I can Serpent's Tongue that easily enough to get my health back and still take you down. Good stuff, good stuff. See, Popelle? That's how you kill a thing.
Hey, don't treat me like I've not killed people before. I've shot a fool before, Ara.
Okay, fair enough, fine. I won't condescend anymore. Look at the little birds eating the little feed. Nice to meet you. I'm Aura, and this little murderer is named Popelle. Hello, young lady. Not another thief, are you? No, of course not. All I have are birds, after all. Well, and bird feed. Let's not forget that. We could easily steal that. I keep them here and feed them. These seeds don't have much other use without fertile soil, after all. This is my garden, if it can be called that. Occasionally the ground ripens, but those days grow fewer and fewer. Perhaps you should return then. The land gets drier every year. I wonder if the entire world is drying up. I hope not. Well, hey, good on you looking out for some birds. That's a good pastime. I respect it. Anything over here, or is this just a little nook we can now explore? Indeed it is. Oh, hey, we've got a map now. Did we always have that? I think maybe. So there's a red city way over there at the southeast, which is where we crash landed. Dang, we crashed real far away from that because we were flying right up to the Sky Castle when we got cannoned out of the sky. Went all the way west to the divide here. I do wonder what it means by home over there, though. I would have thought our home was the Sky Castle, but never mind it. So basically, like, what I'm trying to do here, Popelle, is there's a big chair that needs to get destroyed.
You're trying to break a chair? What a lame pastime. Hey, don't judge. This is where I found you after your ship crashed.
Hey.
Oh, sorry, hey! I'm pretty sure Arik helped you land safely. He flew away when I got close, though. Arik usually stick to their mountain. Wonder what making that one become a loner. Maybe he doesn't like people?
You got me. He sure did tear away quickly, though. Ah, hey, you must be one of those looters I heard mentioned earlier. Okay, now I don't want to brag, but I was instrumental in murdering the king of this country, like only a few hours ago. So I'm basically a pretty big deal, and you don't want to mess with me, all right? Okay, you maybe want to mess with me. I see what it is. Popelle, it's time to shoot gun, and it's time for me to Dreadnought Slash. Kablamo! And... Bonk! Yeah, 701 damage. Bet you're rethinking this now. Hey, I'll let you go. I've given you ample opportunity to run. But of course you're not gonna choose that option, are you? You're gonna choose the option that gets you stabbed with my Serpent's Tongue! Yeah. Thank you for the 82 health. Hey, look at that, Popelle, you got another level up. You're pretty good at murdering for someone so little. Sorry, I said I was gonna stop condescending you, didn't I? So you got 50 skill points now, and we said the next skill, basically all your skills cost a lot. The only ones I could get would be Boomerang, Profanity, and Evasion, which we probably would rather save up for, probably start with Guts, actually. Start by getting you a little more defensive. Although I do want that Heart Drain, rather quickly. Those two are my first priorities, anyway. Hey, what are you doing? This is my ship! Sort of. After I kind of stole it. I mean, if you steal something, it's legally yours. Stealing... I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Okay, I should be a little more careful here, because I'm a little wounded. You know, just go for the outright Dreadnought Slash on every move here. Ooh, crit, was it? I think that's what the red text means. Nothing gives me any indication that these scavengers have any attack buffs that I want to remove, so let's just focus down this one and... Hack! Scissor Slash hits us both. That's no good. Popelle's looking a little rough around the edges here. I may have to heal her in a minute, but let's just, actually, maybe she just guards. Are they gonna Scissor Slash the whole time? I'm paralyzed. Okay, you know how I was just saying I was gonna guard so that I could take the heat for Popelle? Maybe I should actually heal her. Sorry, buddy. Let's get one of those there. Have that nice drank.
That feels better. Time to shoot this idiot. Bang!
Good stuff, Popelle. Good stuff. I always knew you'd. I knew you'd be a fine battle partner from the moment I met you.
Blammo!
Get out of here, you. And as for you, I think now there's just one we can be a little more reckless and just going for the only healing moves. Actually, maybe I should just get ready before you stab Popelle again. That's not something we need to have happen. Oh, they dodged you. Well, you're not gonna dodge this, are ya? Yeah. Surely we can go back to that bed that they had for us in Popelle's place. To heal up again, so I'm just gonna whack you, and then maybe we'll go back there because we're both looking a little rough around the edges now. But that was some decent XP, and I'll be having this. We got some potions from back there, was it? And an iron helmet. Oh, well, I'll have that if it's more defense, anyhow. It's more defense and attack. That'll do. Covers up my nice crown, though. Was that really all the loot that was in this place? 1 helmet and 2 potions? Those were not very well prepared ships. They were really eager to get up to that throne, weren't they? Is this really what's left of my ship? It looks like a big holdout log. Well, that was a good day of adventuring. We looted our old ship, my old ship, Popelle. I think it's time we hit the sack now.
You're taking the floor. I get the bed.
Okay, fine. If you wish. Good old nap there. Sorry, let me just fix that there. Yep. My hair care routine is 2 hands in the morning. That feels better. Does anyone say anything different now that we've got Popelle here? No, they're still like referring to her in the third person and everything. Let's hit the road again. So Popelle wants us to go meet someone in the forest that's north of here, but this is... The area's gonna open. I think at this point the area opens up a little more, and there may be 1 or 2 other places you can go additionally. Oh, right, I just remembered also that was. Oh, hey, there's another part of my ship, maybe. And also another giant murder deer thing. I also just remembered, I think maybe that's not actually Popelle's village where she lives. I think she just took us there because that was closest. I think she lives in another village that's a little farther north of here. Anyway, Dreadnought Slash! And gun shoot! Bang! Hiya! Wonk! Really, the amount of damage it does to us is not all that much, the Dreadnought Slash. It only does like 5% of my health overall, but I think it is percentage-based, so it'll continue to be that amount of bad for the rest of the game. All the more incentive to get ourselves some more defense and health. So Popelle just leveled up again, which I think means we can get any skill we want. I want this Heart Drain. I'll get the Guts first, though. Get the defense up. 20% is pretty considerable, I think. Dang, Popelle's already down at half health. Anything we can raid in here? Any part of this ship that can be explored? No, never mind. I thought this would be like a part 2 of fighting all of our ship completely swarming with raiders, but no, there's no getting in there. But over the side here, this isn't really where they asked us, where she said her friend was, but hello, nice to meet you.
You'll make fine servants to the Empire, little pigs.
Okay, I guess we're not being friends around here. What, do you see a little girl with a gun and you're like, it's time to stab this idiot? Who raised you, man? Damn. That's just not a good idea for like a plethora of reasons. Intimidate. Oh, God. Popelle got very intimidated by that. Anyway, goodbye. Don't you worry, Popelle. Next time some weird person with a knife and bolas comes to try and trap you, I will cut them in half. We just have that kind of relationship now. We're ride or die friends. We've been bonded by the experience of almost being murdered by a deer. So we both got a level up there, which means I'm at 100 skill points, right? Nope, still at 50. Anything I want to go splurge on 50 for? Because we've got my Dreadnought Slash, which I'm quite happy with. I could go for this prison sometime soon, so I will get Crescent up front here. Wait for your next level to get yourself some Heart Drain. That'll be neat. She's leveling up pretty fast considering she was a lower level than us earlier. So clearly this is not something we have to do right yet. Popelle wanted us to take the north path, which I assume curves up in northwest around that sort of mountain. There's like a very small passage, like a valley in between those 2 mountains there. But it looks like we could also go up to the northeast right now, and they said that that's where the Sayer were holding some of the miners of that village, right? So I guess we could do some side stuff right now, which is A-okay with me, because we could get some more levels there for. Hello? Once you figure out where I am, you want to go talk to me?
What a responsible pig, that eager to become part of the Empire.
No? I think you misunderstand what I'm doing here. Hey, stop with this child stabbing. Don't think you have any attack buffs on you though, so just keep firing away at will, Popelle. Let me take care of this with my wonk maneuver. I didn't wonk as much as I might have wanted, but you're firing with your gun, which is piercing damage, and that's doing all right. So clearly I should be going for piercing damage with Serpent's Tongue. I like so. Yeah. I'll be having that. Experience, thank you. Ouch, that hurt. Let's write that down in my journal. That hurt a lot. Can I have mushrooms? Can I take the mushrooms? There's a little bugaboo here. Hello, little bugaboo. Nice to meet you. My name's Zara. This is Popelle. If you could get out from under my legs, please. Thank you. Any chance I could take this torch with me? Nay. Oh, this looks like something we ought to take, doesn't it? Received 1 gray root. That has the feel of being another item like the aching root that'll be able to be refined into some kind of something. Except it's not in the same category as aching root. Gray root. Oh, it's battle. Increases attack when used in battle, but is also an ingredient. Ah, yes, so the aching root is also described as ingredient. So it probably is similar where we can make some kind of powder of it that'll be good for stuff. I think Popelle will be fine in this next fight. I'm not worried about her. And as soon as she levels up, as soon as she gets... Oh, there are 2 enemies. Let's go. So let's just make a quick pit stop back to that divide there and rest in the bed. Not waste any of our potions and stuff. Can I have the bed this time, Popelle?
I tell you what, you can share half the blanket. I'll hang half the blanket off the bed for you.
I guess it's better than nothing. Gets pretty cold at night in the divide, don't you know? We're high up in the mountains and all. Alright, I bet you thought you saw The Last of Us yesterday when we ran up to you, tried to fight you, and then promptly declared we needed to sleep and ran the other direction. Tail between our legs, didn't you? But no, have at ye! Alright, you have the look, my friend, of a priest. Yeah, you look like you're gonna be doing magic and, like, unusual stuff. I guess I could try out Crescent and see... Oh, must charge. Maybe I go for Dreadnought. I do like my Dreadnought Slash. Anyway, point being, I think we want to get rid of you first. Let's get rid of... what the slashing of the children? Shoot that idiot! And I'm gonna cut them in half. Oh, wow, they're just going all out for Popelle, which is fine, because I'm gonna do a good enough job of destroying myself here anyway, so. Don't worry, Popelle, we'll get you that healing skill in a minute. Just throwing a net on a child? Just trying to stab them to death? What are you people even? Oh, right, piercing damage is the one we want to do for you. Sorry. Pierce!
Pierce!
Turns into grunt wounded. Well, I mean, you can go if you want. Well within your right to leave now. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. I gave you the chance to leave and you apply a bandage right in front of me? You must die! You dare bring light into my lair? You must die! Anyway, level up for Popelle! And her attack grows fast. And a red bulb, no less. Let's get you that hard drain, friend. Doink! Just gonna sort my skills here. I probably want Crescent before Skybreaker and then Overhead Slash. Let's just put all the passes at the bottom. That just makes it a little easier to read, I think. And I'm probably gonna be using Heart Drain a lot more than Heart Strike, so let's put Heart Drain here, Heart Strike there. Nicey, organized. Sorry, Popelle, I know you said you wanted to go meet your friend, but we can go stop to, like, liberate a prison camp along the way, right? I mean, this is just so depressing. Oh, hey!
I'm free?
Sure! Wonk! Let me just cut that iron ball in half.
Thank goodness. I was beginning to think they were going to feed us these mushrooms.
What makes them think they could just force anyone to work for them? I don't know. Oh, you have gold? Yeah, you could take this, by the way. I don't think I need it after you've been trapped here. It seems like you need it more than I do. Anyway, okay, bye. I couldn't stop them. There was nothing I could do. Received 1 rogue's ring. Surely gives you, like, dex or agility or something like that, or perhaps both. That's not the equipment menu. Agility by 5. That's something we want for Popelle for sure. I didn't actually see if there was an armor vendor in that town back there at the Divide. If there was, I should have gotten Popelle a hood and a cape. Oh, wait. What's that? No. We only saw that in an earlier store, didn't we? Now I'm blanking. Either way, I don't think she can wear the metal armor that we do, is what I'm getting at.
Come, you belong to us now.
This has not gone well for any of your friends so far. I will go sleep it off and wreck you the next day if I have to, but first, Heart Drain! Pow! Yeah, it heals her. Ah! Whoa, okay. There's no need to set me on fire. That seems a bit much, doesn't it? Gosh, people aren't nice around here. Am I still on fire or does that stop after the battle? Good. Let me go warm myself by the fire after just being set on fire. That feels better. Just rub the warmth into your hands. A gray root again? My friend, let me get that little ball off your ankles there.
Thank you. The Sarah ambushed us at our mine to the south. They're using us to ship resources somewhere. Who knows where. I'm out of here, though.
Oh, thank you for the money also. You guys really should be pooling this to, like, I'm sure your families have been struggling in your absences, but never mind, I guess it's mine. And another revive. Nice. So this isn't really the main Sayer's stronghold where they're keeping all the prisoners, I guess, but it's just one little side camp or something. Probably there are still a bunch on the road if they're being transported. There you are.
Thanks. There's some tough Sayer in the center of the cave. Watch out in there.
Oh, I think it'll be no problem. I've never died in this game after all. This is probably what they meant by the center of the cave. Oops, oh, okay, well, I was about to retreat, but never mind.
What's this? The pigs are throwing themselves at us now. You aren't thinking of stopping us, of course.
No. Just wanted to check up this little northern path first, because I thought this would be farther into the cave a moment ago, but it was clearly not. There's a gray root here. Is this something I can climb down? No, that's where we already were. Never mind, there's nowhere else to go. Yes, I am thinking of stopping you, actually. Should we heal up before that? Nah, I don't think we have anything to fear.
Thought so. The Sayer Empire pays well for you. They sent us here to detain any humans wandering into the desert. Not sure why. Must be important to the Emperor, though. I'm not about to let you mess things up.
Have at ye, then. It'll be a 2v3, will it? They get to move before. Ow! I'm already on fire. This is not a good sign. Okay, so Sayer Slave Driver will be the main one. So I think we want to Heart Drain you and Dreadnought Slash you and just get you out of here ASAP. And then go for piercing damage on you and focus you down last. Bang! Okay, a bit of health there, Popelle. Oh, Dreadnought Slash. This one will bring me a little low. Trap. Bad time to be trapped by a net. Ow! My Dreadnought Slash. No, my Dreadnought Slash. Yeah, there we go. Honk! Get you out of here. Puts me pretty weak, but at least they've got way less offensive power, and they no longer have the ability to just set me on fire now, which is good. Probably time for. Well, let's just see what Crescent does when it hits all foes. I can pick this all foes or that all foes. Popelle, I have a feeling you're gonna have to carry me in a minute, so maybe you better Heart Drain again and get some more piercing damage out there. Start wrecking this one. Whoa, it lagged out a bit there, but you're weak to that. Yeah, you're already wounded. Crescent Strike. Didn't bring that one down, but it's probably near done, right? Oh no, not quite near done. They're not. When they changed to wounded, I thought that meant they were a lot lower on health than they actually are. I think we both just go play on the defensive now and just go for our whatever things heal us, and start on the weaker one here. Try and thin their numbers. They're probably gonna heal themselves in a minute. Oh, I thought flash fire was the thing that Priest did, but I guess not. Anyway, thankfully you didn't spend your time bandaging yourself up, so goodbye, I guess. And now we just gotta focus down you. I'm gonna focus on just healing myself this whole time. I am really much catching fire here. Actually, Popelle, you're in good health, so why don't you just shoot them normally so you're not wasting the attack power that you could be spending on them for healing, like I'm gonna have to do, because I am low on health, and I don't want to use my potions because I'm obnoxious like that. Okay, I probably should just use a potion at this point. I'm just completely trapped into this net. Popelle, if you could potion me, please. My serpent's tongue is not healing me as fast as I would have wanted. Ow! And they also set me on fire again. Okay, now we can maybe both go for some bit of these health draining skills. And you get out of here, you numbskull! Enslaving people is bad. This is my lesson for the day. My moral teaching. Yay, level up both of us! And we got a fire burst cannon, a new gun for Popelle. I assume I can't wield it anyway. I think I can wield rifles and stuff, but not revolvers.
You haven't stopped anything. The Empire will make its way here on its own if it has to.
And I think it will have to.
Those slaves looked like they were from the Divide. The Seer never come this far north. What would they be after?
You got me. I just got here. 50 skill points I could only spend on provoke. And I'm not going to. Honestly, we're both reasonably tanky into this. That, like, I don't think any one of us is, like, going to be way more tank. Like, ours is going to be a fair bit more, but not enough that I'd really want to probably do provoke over any other skills. And you've also only got 50 points now, so neither of us are desperate to learn a new skill. Let's just carry on. It's cool. This is one of those games that tracks the amount of footsteps you've taken, which is 7,225 so far. Nice sword. Can I have that? Can I have that? Can I have that? No, I guess not. Well, they won't be sniffing around here looking for people to capture any longer. So I guess we've done well there. But Popelle, how attached to you are that gun, and would you like this one? Oh, it lowers your agility a whole bunch, so even though it's a bit more damage and... Oh, it actually also hurts you as well whenever you fire it. Yeah, no, I'm not as into that.
I don't think this gun's built right, Ara. It looks like it hurts the user every time it shoots.
Good point. My bad. Also slows you down a bunch. It's no good all around. Well, if they were from the Divide, as you say, we should probably go head back there and see how everyone's doing. Maybe see if we can give them back their money that they gave us, which we definitely don't need. Let's do one last comb around this little slave camp before we leave, though. Anyway, like I was saying, I think there are rifles you can get for Aura that change your build up a little bit, but I think most of her skills seem to be sword related, so I don't know that, I mean, maybe you could still, like, do a dreadnought slash with a sword, with a gun. I'm not sure how we knocked down their banner and everything. Or maybe that was one of the prisoners we freed. Maybe that mine will be opened back up now that we saved all the miners, if that is who they were. They did say it was off to the northeast after all. Oh hey, did we ever go into this little cracked wall here? This looks kind of important, doesn't it? Oh, we surely didn't. Well, what's a day without two little explorations into a creepy looking cave? Oh, that's a big old spider. Hello? Spider time, I guess. Ow. Oh, okay, wait, maybe this was a mistake? Was this a mistake? Popelle, I need you to tell me if you think this was a mistake. Menesect, it sounds like a Pokemon. Bang! Popelle, let's get hit by that one more time and then we'll decide if that was a mistake, okay? Ow, pollen. And then it bit, okay, I don't know what the pollen was about. Menesect changed into Menesect? Oh, good. I guess that means it's changed like its mushrooms look a little more glowy. I mean, we're doing decent damage to it and healing up regularly. I don't know what that pollen does. It probably has like a chance to do bad things to you. The bad things are happening to me. We're making it through this fight. No problem. I probably hadn't even finished it off with a dreadnought there if I'd not been such a coward. Plus pollen. I don't know what that does. Fortunately, I don't have to because this spider is as good as gone. Actually, I do have a mushroom on my little status card there. That's troubling. Anyway, give me some health and I'll go. Propel's back up at 1,000. That's nice. Didn't give us much XP, but we got an odd mushroom out of it. Is that the one that was growing on my head? Also, will surely be some kind of crafting material, right? We can also eat it. Oh, and it's one of these that gives you experience for turns. Goody goody. Probably sells for a decent quantity as well. Popelle, I think we're doing fine. I think we can fight this thing. I don't think this is a thing we need to go rest up for. Ooh, different looking spider. You do your hard drain thing again in case I die and need to read, and you need to flee. That didn't do anything, Let me try dreadnought it? Hiya! That worked all right. Oh, and it fell off the thing. I guess you can't shoot it while it's up there, maybe is the idea. Now, can you shoot it? Bang! Yay! And I better use my healing thing as well. Ooh, it used its own evasion skill. Well, and even if I miss or the move doesn't do anything, I think I still get the health from healing moves, so that's worthwhile. It's not like I actually drain the health out of them. It's just like I damage them and then get some health. I'm still stabbing up where your silk string was earlier. Well, if nothing else, this spamming the healing art move strategy is making us pretty long-lasting, even if we're not doing damage quickly, so... We're definitely going to make it to the end of this fight. And of course, the more we level up, the more use we're really going to get out of it overall. I'm healing more than you're dealing. No problem here. Especially when I dodge half of it, like so. Yeah! Resist, I'm sure that's no big problem. Just shoot them. Not really much XP at all, but a decent amount of gold. We'll be able to stock up quite well on some healing items after this. The 10k we've got. Not to mention all the mushrooms we're going to be finding around here. I'll be having that. I mean, I guess it's an odd mushroom, but there are a lot of mushrooms that are odd, aren't there? We've never been far in these caverns. The corpses of strange rat-like creatures block our way. When we dug to the right instead, the Sayer cut us off. Why dig? We're looking for more space and signs from our past. Art and text from inside these walls is how we found out about the kinds of flowers that once existed. We want to find more. If you do find anything, come and show me. Sure. I'll try and remember that. Wait, so are these the mines they were talking about earlier? Maybe this is like another entrance to them. I wonder what all these symbols on the wall mean. And these plants. I've never seen a blue vine before. What could have made a plant like that? They look like roots, but they don't seem to be rooted to anything. Like leftover weeds from a picked plant. Weird indeed, but at least they're pretty and stretch all over this whole cavern, giving a nice rustic feel, so it doesn't just feel cold and stony and spidery. Oh, hey, you're the girl who got us out of that cave like 10 minutes ago. Thanks a lot! This is the cavern we were excavating when the Sayer broke in. We carved a hole that came out towards the east when they ambushed us. It's a really strange place, though, isn't it? It seems to go down forever. Does that mean down here is out the exit into the divide? Yes, it is. Right. Thank you for getting out of the way of this so that I can actually go here. The miners came back! They said a girl in blue rescued them from a Slayer slave operation. Were you that girl? Nah, it must have been some other girl in blue with a brown crown and a sword, with a little girl wielding a gun trailing behind her. Think you're mistaken. Get that door open there. She swings the door open so violently.
You know what, I'll even let you have the bed this time.
Really?
Nope.
Okay. A little mean, that. I do love that we crash in here. And like we were so desperate to get up to the Ember Throne a minute ago, and now we're like, it's gonna be a while before we get up there anyway. May as well, take the time, chew the fat, and save some people. Earn some goodwill around this place. Remind me, what were they selling in here? Because if it was a hood and a cloak, it doesn't seem like we're finding any of that around here, and we probably should get something for Popelle. Oh yeah, you did have a hood and a robe. Yeah, well, let's get them for Popelle, shall we? And we could probably even afford another revive or a few more potions, but I'm gonna save it up. We've got a fair number of those items anyway. Here, Popelle, look! Actual clothes! You don't have to wander around in like one big pillowcase anymore. Her attack has exceeded mine now. Guns be dangerous. Right, well, one prison camp liberated. I mean, I'm feeling good about myself and my chances now. I think we carry on. Perhaps it's just because I was being reasonably thorough with side stuff, but my recollection was you don't, even if you're not grinding, you do end up pretty, decently leveled, if not over-leveled, before too long anyhow. There's another murder deer. Is this a murder rabbit as well? No, it's just a nice friendly little rabbit the size of a human. We have those where I'm from too, that's not surprising to me. Murder deer, why? Oh, it's a different looking murder deer than the last one we met. Oh, it's just immediately rampaging into us. Shoot it! It's coming right for us! Dreadnought, wah! It's intimidating here before I get a chance to Dreadnought, wah blah! Now resist that, of course it does, why wouldn't it? You didn't need to do that, you were already at full health-ish. Now I'm intimidated. I'm so scared, Serpent's Tongue. Heal! Wonk! Better experience than those spiders, anyhow. Probably should have ourselves some mushrooms or bread along one of these times. To get to a fight that looks like it'll give us some good XP. Oh, hey, this looks like another encampment or something. Well, we better take care of this one as well while we're here. That's got a banner outside and everything. What's with you and just running up and stabbing people anyway? That's not good and neighborly of you. Bye. I'm already under a net. You don't need to. Shoot him, quick! Before they do any more. Stab. Gun! It's just only going after me. Probably for the better anyway. Lets her focus on just dealing damage. Stab! This is the Serpent's Tongue I know and love. That's a lot of XP. Turns out fighting people gives you more experience than fighting deer. Good to know. I assume this is going to be something a bit similar, just another sort of prison camp that we got to liberate.
More pigs? You'll make good examples.
Funny, I was just thinking the same thing about you, beatnik. Blammo! Ha! Stab! You've turned into Sayer Grunt Wounded. Blammo! It's not gonna stop me from stabbing you. Wow, this really went poorly for you in a major way. They got their bandage out. It's not gonna stop me from shooting you again. Bang! Stab! All you're doing is staving off the inevitable and giving me more chances to heal. Bang! Wow, that was that was one heck of a beatdown. They were just holding down on that heal button for dear life. Oh, it's a trapped Auric. Those birdie people. A human has rescued me. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. The Sayer have been forcing us to mine for them. They've been taking the precious metals south. Who knows what they want with them? I'll take my leave, however.
Yes, please. Oh, no, I don't need your money. Okay, bye.
Not just trapping humans, it seems. Probably the Sayer are trying to build something to get to the Amber Throne also. Is this a hill? It looks more like something you slide back down, doesn't it? Once you've done the rest of this outpost. Well, fear not, dear captives. I'll stab some people.
You belong to the Empire now, pig.
Listen, don't be rude or you're gonna get shot, okay? That's the way the world works. Can I one-shot this one with the Dreadnought, by the way? Yeah, well, not before Popelle gets the heck stabbed out of her. Hiya! No, but dang near. Well, you finish them off with a heart drain then, Popelle. the little eye shine, which does that. All right, that's enough. Joke's over. Wrap this party up, friends, or you're gonna get shot. Well, folks, they are gonna get shot unnecessarily. Wow, really not doing the whole fighting back thing so much, are you? Yay! Level ups for both of us. And a red bulb, neat. Since both of us had 100 skill points, is it not? A new skill for both of us. It's Christmas, Popelle. I want. Ooh, I could go for my. One of my passives. I'm gonna start building towards skills first. The passives on my end, except for maybe the guard one, are mostly like, that's neat, not really like, I want that ASAP. So I think I was saying I wanted Leviathan's Tongue as well as Dragon's Tongue. I do want. Oh, I can actually get Prism now. I don't have to build up through Horizon. It only needs Crescent as a base. That's nice. Dragon's Tongue needs Chimera and Leviathan's Tongue. So if I'll go for Leviathan's Tongue now, which means that it's basically just better than Serpent's Tongue, right? So I may as well just dequip that. And put Leviathan. Well, I may as well. I'll put it down at the bottom just in case I find some use for it. Like I want to weaken someone so that someone else gets another hit or something. But I don't foresee myself using that now that I've got Leviathan's Tongue. I think that's kind of better. And Popelle, what are we getting for you? I did say that before that I think Golden Shot was one that I very much liked, so I probably do want that. Although I do like your agility being high. I think I'll go Golden Shot and then I'll get your agility up later. So probably I'm gonna go Golden Shot up top and then Heart Drain next and then Heart Strike. I'm probably gonna be using these two quite a bit. I seem to remember thinking having her agility high was a good thing. Carrying on, and actually let's eat some bread before the next battle just to get that little itty bit more experience. Oh, the lizard's gone. Perhaps we should have brought our spears to skewer them. We are vigilantes split off from our kingdom in the north. In any case, your assistance is valued. Perhaps you consider becoming a vigilante as well. Well, I kind of am in some ways. Oh, I don't need your money. Okay. Popelle had said that it was rare to find Auric so far from their mountains, so I guess that's what these ones are all doing here. Being vigilantes. Oh, hey, bread time. Popelle, do you want the bread or shall I have it?
I could kind of go for. Actually, I haven't eaten in 1,000 years. Gimme.
Oh, interesting. There's one square there that shows the star. Does that mean I could, like, stack experience gains? Well, actually, I guess you may as well have a mushroom, too. We may as well both be getting some good experience. You can get a bit more than me because you're a little lower level than me. That makes enough sense.
Come quietly and you won't be hurt.
I don't think that's even true. All right, you get over here. I see two of you. I think we're going to go for a Golden Shot to make you nice and speedy. Also weaken this one a bit so that my Dreadnought will wreck them nice and speedily. Nah, not if I get a net thrown on me. Nah, the net didn't trap me. You can't use Golden Shot immediately again. Right. May as well start working on this one since Ara is about to completely whack the priest. Like so. Hiya! Out of here with you. You're down on the ground. We can both just keep firing at will with our... actually, we probably want to bring you down sooner rather than later because we don't want to waste the experience buff we're getting from this. Yonk! Get out of here. Nah, you resist. No, get out of here. Yeah, that's a bit more experience than we would have gotten. Worthwhile using those two items then. We still have a bit of it for 9 turns? I thought we'd spent like 2 or 3 turns in there. I guess I'm not sure what constitutes a turn. It's probably after everyone has gone once. So if we're fast enough that we go twice in between, then probably that's why I was confused. Nevertheless, for the next few fights, we'll have our experience up, which is nice. Hello, mate. Time to get that ball off your ankle. The Sayer seem awful reliant on slave labor. They came east hunting for stragglers. Our people occupy a small building there sheltering exiled Auric. Perhaps you will visit us sometime. I'd love to. I don't need your money. I'm gonna get something nice from this chest, I presume. Something for Popelle, maybe? No, a razor plating. That sounds like something more for me, doesn't it? Razor plating. Oh, it's an accessory, so anyone can wield it. It's defense 5 and attack 6. So I said we wanted a defense super high for me. Pierce damage by 3% is nice, though. But evasion is kind of more on the defensive side of things. So I think I'd rather keep that over the extra pierce damage. So I'll grab this. It gives me more attack power anyway, in addition to my defense. Happy with that? Is there any more to this, or is there, that was all the people to be freed in here? This one is a little less built up than the previous camp. Ah, another mushroom, though. These are nice. I wonder if sleeping removes our experience buff. I hope not. But if it does, then live and learn. Actually, we're not actually roll that endurance. We may as well carry on now, I say. A dear, have at you! I've fought your kind before, once or twice, you know. Let's get that agility up for Popelle, so she's going more frequently than usual. I think it just says plus gold. Dreadnought you. There goes Popelle again already. Heart drain. Get the little bit of health you heal that you lost. And you're gone. 94 experience, a slight improvement, and an Oka hide. One of those big deer things. I think they are all Oka, of some variety. Ah! And north of that desert, we're heading to some kind of clearing here, and the music's faded out, I see. Well, we'll be sure to carry on and see what's here next time on the Ember Throne, because that's all for now. Liberated 2 big old side-questy, dungeony slave camps. Sorry, Popelle, I guess it'll have to wait. Meeting this friend of yours. I think you can agree this is more important, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Can I play as Popelle, by the way? No, you're always playing as Aura, but I can make Popelle do all the fighting by herself. Yeah, let's not. Wow, it's really laggy on the screen for some reason. I don't know if the order in which you place them here means anything, but I do believe you can only have 3 in one battle. The Goldwood Gates, is it? I feel like we're about to see some flowers already. The people of the Divide really haven't gone all that far. We gotta remember when next time we get a chance to head east that we'll probably be meeting some more of our Auric friends there that we just freed. In fact, it looks like we're going to have a chance to go east in a moment here, if I'm reading this map correctly. And there we are! We didn't die in this episode, which is great, because we obviously haven't died at all in this playthrough so far, because I've never died in this game. And we're good to carry on next time! The next video on the channel is going to be some more Omori, where we're going to carry on to trying one of the other story routes, and seeing how far we get there. We don't know how much it'll change, but we are going to find out, friends. Afterwards will be some more of this. Oh, duh! I said last episode we'd never tried to play a turn-based RPG in this game, channel before. Completely forgetting about Omori, which we're currently playing. That is all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! I don't know why I did that like that. I don't think you have enough height to actually get another proper wave dash off of that. I think you have to do this this way. Maybe I won't have enough stamina the way I'm doing it here.